Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. For those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my favorite patrons, always, double salute. Now, today's video, we're actually going to be talking about how to get a credit limit increase with American Express. You know, some people say just ask or whatever, but here's the thing about it. If you're trying to avoid a financial review, okay, so when you call them up, and they more likely won't do a hard pull on your credit, but when you call them up, here's the thing about it, is when you say, oh, I make X amount of dollars or whatever, it may be something, if they're doing it internally, it may be something that may be questionable for them, right? But for those of you that's new to the channel, I'm going to show you something that may be able to be a better assistance to you when trying to get a higher credit limit increase, okay? Now, for those of you that don't have an American Express credit card at all and you want to get into American Express, I would suggest you look at the video that I put up above here about the American Express hack. Now, the reason that I talked about the American Express pre-approval hack is because that way you can know what you're being approved for, okay, without getting a hard inquiry. Then once you accept whatever they're offering, then you will get the hard inquiry, okay? So that's number one. First, I would do the pre-approval. Now, the second thing, this is what I would do if I'm trying to get a higher credit increase with American Express. I would start banking with them. I would open up a checking account with them and a savings account. Now, you don't have to do this. Let's understand this. You don't have to do this in order to get a higher limit increase. So please understand that. You don't have to. But what I'm saying, it's a smarter move. Now, in reference to why you want to do this, is so that they can have more data about your banking, and it will make it much easier for them to make their decision, especially when you do the approval, right? So when you do that approval, that pre-approval hack, and I'm going to tell you about some websites you want to go to do this pre-approval. You don't want to go directly to the American Express website, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm going to tell you where to go. Now, here's the thing about it. When you do that pre-approval, depending on your financial situation, all right, what could end up happening is that they will give you a low limit. You know, they may give you a low limit like maybe $1,000 or $2,000. Then, of course, you may not be happy with that, right? So in terms of why you want to open up that checking account and that savings account, is so that they would have more internal data on you. All right, so that's that's a couple things that you want to do first. Now, here's something else that you want to consider. Where do you apply for the American Express credit cards? You do not want to go directly to the American Express website. And here's the reason why. Because they may not give you, you know how they give you like sign-up bonuses, right? So when they give you like these sign-up bonuses, all right, so what's happening is that they may offer you 55,000 bonus points. Now, right now, for some of you all that's new, you're like, well, I don't care about bonuses. I'm trying to get the money. But it's important because you can be able to use those bonus points for like hotels and stuff like that. So that's the reason you want to get the maximum amount of sign-up bonus. Because you may have a friend that get approved for a Delta Gold, which is one of the easier credit cards, as well as the American Express Blue, which is another easier credit card, okay? So those are like a few of the easier, plus like co-partner cards. Now, with American Express, I did mention that you probably come out easier knowing that they pull your FICO 8, Experian, and TransUnion. Now, you can lock your TransUnion file, All right. Now, people with a 650 credit score also have been approved for the American Express. Now, again, that's the reason I say you may end up with the pre-approval. They may give you a pre-approval, but they may only give you $1,000 or $2,000, right? And so most people are not happy with that. Now, here's the thing about it. In terms of how to get the credit line increase, going back to what I was saying about the websites, you don't want to use the direct American Express website, okay? Yeah, they have a website. It's called Resi, okay? So they have a website called Resi, or you can use somebody's affiliate link. I usually don't put an affiliate link in the bottom of this video, but I will in case you just want to shortcut it and go right over there or whatever, so you can apply. But again, make sure you do the pre-approval hack, so that way you know how much you qualify for off the bat. Now, here's the thing about it. Like I said, once they approve you for that amount, some things that you need to understand what you need to do. Like I said, open up the bank account, open up the savings account, and make deposits. I would encourage you, if you could, to make sure, if you're not able to do daily deposits, make sure you do weekly or bi-weekly deposits. Don't do once a month. The reason is because there's a certain time span you want to actually make these deposits, okay? So that's some of it. Now, here's the other thing in terms of helping you. So in order for you to get the credit limit increase, this is what you want to do. Since you open up the checking and the savings, you want to make sure that your debt to income ratio is low, okay? Granted, once you get approved or whatever and you're trying to get that credit limit increase, they may take another look. It won't be a hard inquiry. It's going to be a soft pull, but they're going to take another look, okay? So this is what I would do. If you have a lot of open revolving debt, I would set up my credit cards from smallest to largest, and I would pay them down to 0, all right? Now, this is very important, and make sure the credit card you get approved for, make sure you have that credit card under 30% as well, all right? So those are some things that's very important, especially if you're trying to get this credit line increase, because once you get this credit line increase, what's happening at the same time by you doing the debt snowball, paying your bills from your revolving accounts now, your open revolving accounts, paying your open revolving accounts from smallest to, what happens is your credit score is going to increase as well, all right? So that's going to even look better for your situation to get a American Express credit line increase. Now, once you have done that, you paid down your debt, all right? Something else you need to do that's very important, and again, like I said, to prevent you from getting this financial review, all right? So, and also to help you get that credit line increase, first time you probably just put in like, oh, I make this amount of money from my job. But what if you went out and you picked up a side hustle, okay? Now you got the side hustle that's bringing in maybe an extra $400 or $500 a week as well. So say you're bringing in an extra $500 a week from your side hustle. Now that's an extra $2,000. That's an extra $24,000 you can add on top of your income from when you first applied. All right. So everything that I'm telling you is going to make you look pristine. I promise you, it's going to make you look pristine with American Express. All right. Now, that being said, now that you lowered your DTI, you increased your income. Here's something that's very important. Make sure that you wait at least 61 days, okay? Now with Navy Federal and some of the other creditors out there, they want you to wait 90 days. But with with American Express, all you have to do is wait 60 days. So I would say 61 days, all right? And I wouldn't do a increase online. I would do it over the phone, okay? and give them an update about your income as well over the phone. Let them do everything in reference to putting in the data over the phone, talking to somebody on the phone. Again, because you're trying to avoid that financial review. Now, here's another thing you can do. Say that you got the one credit card, all right? Now, I've made a video that you can get multiple credit cards and stuff without the hard pull, which is great when it comes to American Express. So what you want to do, you want to get that credit line increase. And then you may want to say, hey, I want to do a balance transfer from one of my other credit cards. Now, with you in the situation where your DTI is down, as well as your income has increased, they will open up and it'll be much easier for you to apply for another credit card after that 61 days. So you can get that credit line increase on the one credit card and you can get another credit card. All right. So you don't necessarily have to wait 61 days to apply for the other credit card, but I would say I would wait and apply. Okay, for that 61 days to first get my credit card increase and then apply for another credit card. Now, here's the thing about with American Express. Whatever you approve for, the normal or the average amount that they will give you is 3 times what you approve for. Now, here's the thing about it. If they already gave you a $15,000, $20,000 credit card, but your income didn't increase, they may turn you down, all right? So you have to be very careful. That's the reason I tell you, you have to increase your other income. That's the reason when I talk about income and I tell you guys, I'm like, hey, make sure if you're married and you have a spouse, you include their income. If you're retired, you're receiving a pension and you're receiving like money from your annuity or 401k, include that income. If you're on disability, but you're renting out a room and stuff, that's income, okay, that you should be including on the application as well. But again, the bigger secret, again, if you want the credit limit increase, wait till about 61 days and apply for that credit limit increase. The good thing about it, within that 61 days, within that 61 days, if you able to pick up a side hustle that pays you an extra $400 or $500, you can apply that toward paying down your debt. So that way your DTI is lower, okay? Again, this is how you prevent that financial review. And at the same time, it's going to increase your credit score. And by you getting that higher limit with American Express, again, it makes you more attractive to more lenders because, like I said in the last video, I don't know what's up, but with a lot of lenders, when they see that you have American Express on your credit file, for whatever reason, they give you more flexibility. And again, since American Express only takes 61 days to request a credit limit increase, I will definitely go after getting that credit limit increase by adding extra income, and make sure you do it over the phone, okay? But also applying for another credit card. If I have an open balance on another credit card, I would do a balance transfer to one of their newer credit cards, okay? Now, when you do that balance transfer from the other credit card, don't close that other credit card out. Keep that one open, but at the same time, this would allow you to bring over more business toward American Express. And by you doing a balance transfer, with the new credit card, they may increase your limit as well on that card also. All right. So this is Houston with Three-Way Funding. I hope that this video helps you guys. See you in the next video. Thanks.